What up, fuckers? You know who it is. It's Beard McGee with the fucking longest hair you've ever seen. Balding. And it's gonna keep on happening. Thanks, genes. Thanks, life. That's life. I wanted to be young forever. Life said fuck you, and time comes and fucks me in my ass. That's life. Would you like to have the potion for immortality? What do I gotta do? You gotta take the anal. Now let me think about that for 1 second. How much would you have to get paid to do anal? Is it more shameful for a man to do that? Because there are a lot of gay boys out there that do it all the time for nothing. Except for the pleasure. I ain't into that shit, man. Don't make me do it. I stole this milk from my family. I get it because I'm the big, strong, and strong people get what they want, and weak people, they all band together and they sue the shit out of you, and then you get thrown in jail because you can't pay anything, and debt collectors come and take all of your stuff. That's what the weak people do. So, thanks society for setting up this system where anyone can sue anyone over anything. Words, and where if a woman says that you raped her, everyone believes in her. Unless she's said it like 5 times before and then she gets put in jail. But that doesn't usually happen. I drink milk. This is the first time I've drunk milk in ages. But I did have ice creams before. I have dairy products. I can ingest a lot of dairy products and I'm fine. I have a high tolerance for it. No, come on. 1488. That's what Trump did on his latest tweet. And everyone knew. Everybody knew. Because that's the kind of guy he is. So think about that next time you're voting America. You're voting a Nazi into the office. A real life living Nazi. From whenever the Nazis were around. In World War II. And that time was in 1753. When was World War II? Like 1964? Or was that the end of the World War? Like the 1960s. And then World War One was the 19... Oh, come on, man. Don't fuck me like this. Was it the 19... It wasn't the 1930s. Was it the 1910s? Into the war. I know the Vietnam War ended in 1975. I'm not even sweating. I have been running a bunch, and I still kind of look the same because I eat calories. I eat tons of calories because I do what I is, and I is the eating person, and they can't take that away from me. They can't take the food that I put into my body away from me. That simple pleasure of life. That's one thing that I can keep. Everything else is taken away, but the pleasure of stuffing yourself and kind of fucking your perfect physique up with the poison of today. And I've already talked about this in the other episodes. If you want to listen to me being a fucking talking about what's wrong, watch every other episode. This is the nice episode. This is where I talk about the nice things that happen in life. God's nice. I got some DVDs from one of my jiu-jitsu instructors, whose name I will not say, because I can't say names on these things, or they will hunt me down and they will chop me up into little pieces. Because you can do anything you want, but when you start naming people, then they start thinking that they have an attachment to you, and then if you piss them off too much, then they start taking it personally, and I don't want no personal shit with no human beings, please. Not even my own family, thank you. Don't think because I was born of your body that I owe you anything or that you owe me anything. But I will use you because you believe that you may owe me some things. I will use that, and I will use you. And you will use me too, and we all use each other. Don't think that we don't. In one way or another, we use each other. Unless you're living in the wilderness by yourself, stealing children from campsites and eating their bone marrow. Unless you do that, you're using people. We're always using people. Everything uses everything. And that's the way that the universe works. And the strong get the milk, and the weaklings get fucking fisted. They get fisted like this, like that, on video.